All right, so today I'm going to show you how to get awesome track day footage from your GoPro and overlay Harry's lap timer data. Hey, what's up? It's Vince from A Typical Driver. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to get awesome track day footage from your GoPro and overlay Harry's lap timer data as seamlessly as possible without the need for any desktop software like RaceRender or Dashware. And the output will be a smooth, stable, beautiful video like this. And you totally do not need a degree in computer programming to do this. But if you're struggling and you have kids, just call your kids, show them this video. I'm sure they'll figure it out. I mean, after all the time that they spend on their phones better pay off for something. If you're like me, you probably get to the track and you try to set this up, you're in a rush, you run out of time, you get frustrated and you give up. That is where I've been many times trying to sync my GoPro with the Harry's Lap Timer app. There's a lot going on at track days and screwing around with cameras is usually pretty low on my list. I finally sat down at home when I had plenty of time and figured out how to sync the GoPro with Harry's Lap Timer app. And I literally felt like I had just beaten Super Mario Brothers and saved the princess. So I wanted to share my excitement with all of you. Okay, so what do you need to actually make these awesome track day videos with the overlay? First, you need a GoPro that has Wi-Fi capability. So it doesn't have to be the latest and greatest. In fact, I've got a Hero 4 Black here, which is a couple generations old, but it does have Wi-Fi, and that's the key thing. The next thing that you need is an iPhone or an Android phone that has Harry's lap timer installed. And the key thing here with Harry's is that you have to have Grand Prix Edition. See that Grand Prix Edition right there? That is the key thing. It only works with Grand Prix Edition. Obviously, you need mounts for your GoPro and for your phone, but I'm not going to really cover that in this video. And you probably need an external power source for your GoPro and maybe for your phone when you're actually at the track. But I'm just going to go over the setup part of that. Now, before I start, a couple of top tips on the setup for this. First, you should disconnect your phone from any existing Wi-Fi. You need the Wi-Fi on, but you want to, if you're setting it up at home, it's going to keep trying to connect to one of your home networks. And so what you're going to want to do is actually temporarily forget that network so that it does not connect to Wi-Fi automatically, because otherwise you're going to run into this problem where it's constantly trying to connect to your home Wi-Fi and it'll lose the Wi-Fi connection with the GoPro. It should say, bring this up where it says it has no internet, tap for options. And what you want to say is, this network has no internet access. Do you want to stay connected? And say, you want to say yes, you can say don't ask again for this network, so that then it constantly stays connected. That is a very important key point. Then you can go into Harry's lap timer. Go into Harry's lap timer here, and then what you're going to do is actually, it'll take you to this screen, administration. You'll want to go to settings here, scroll down to the section that says multicam control, and you're going to select what you want your multicam preset to be. So I'm going to select master, and then what your external camera, what type of camera you're using. I'm using the Hero 4. If you're using a Hero 3, you need to set a password, but that's not in this case, so I'm good there. All right, so then you go back to race here, and it's going to say not ready because I'm not near a track and I'm just at my home right now. But if you go into timer, down at the bottom you'll see video, and actually you have to turn it into landscape mode for this. If you hit video, it will give you these options. No camera, and it's kind of subtle the way it just kind of underlines it there. No camera at all. This is going to use the camera, you know, the camera that's right here, the camera that's on the phone. So you can use that if you want. This is going to use the GoPro only. And this one is going to use both the GoPro and the one on the phone. So it would do like a picture-in-picture thing. So if you select that one, that's the only one that you can actually get a preview on. The rest of them don't have a preview. Actually, on this one, you can do a preview too. But this is the one you want to do. And right now it says no external cam connected currently. It should connect, and now it says that it's connected to the Hero 4. We're going to select preview. And so now you're just seeing what I'm seeing right here. You're seeing that. And then what you're going to do is, or what you can do, you can change the settings over here of what the internal camera is recording at. So I'm just going to say full HD. You might want to turn on video stabilization under the menu here. That's for this camera, because if it's in your car and it's bouncing around, that's going to suck. But what you can do is actually you can do a little test and just press this record button up there. And what you'll see happens is it brings up this little overlay thing that says GoPro Hero 4 there on the corner. And that is telling you that the Hero 4 is working and it's connected. It used to show a preview there, but the newer versions of Harry's don't do that anymore. So you could do that and stop it. And then it says lap finished. Obviously, we're not really doing a lap. But that's basically all there is to it as far as the setup goes. So now you are set up, and when you go into here and you actually are ready to race, you'll go in there. You're already set up on your timer, saying race because I'm not near a track, but basically it would say race right here, and you're good on the camera and the video as long as you've checked it and it says connected to GoPro Hero 4 there. The other thing that I want to recommend is do this at home before you get to the track. There's just too much going on at the track. And you're going to lose, this is going to add complication to your day. So do a practice run at home so that you know how to set this up. And the other thing that I was going to say that's a tip is all of this is going to work via Wi-Fi between the GoPro and the phone. So if you have other logging devices that you use, like an OBD2 scanner or an external GPS, hopefully those don't connect via Wi-Fi, because you can only have one Wi-Fi connection at a time. So you might want to get a Bluetooth version of an OBD2 scanner or an external GPS. I would highly recommend Bluetooth versions of those if you need those devices. Okay, now let's say you go out and you record all your awesome laps and rip off some laps, and when you get home, you actually want to merge your external camera footage with your lap data. So the way you do that, and sorry that the camera keeps beeping, but that's a feature of the Hero 4. You go back into Harry's and you go to Video List, and you scroll down. There's a section here that says SD card internal. And if you keep scrolling, you'll see GoPro Hero 4, and it'll grab all the files on your Hero 4, all the video files. Mine, I was recording some other stuff that was not this, but you will find them here. And you'll usually have to wait until this little spinner stops, but you'll find the videos that you need. And you'll select the video that you want to transfer for your session. So, I just did these quick little tests here. So I'm going to select this. Then what you're going to do is, after you select that, you're going to select this icon in the top right, which is a download icon. So then it actually downloads it from the GoPro to your device. So you got to make sure you have enough space. And it says, okay, this is 16 megabytes. It's going to be downloaded now. It will work in the background, and it'll require the device to be connected to the Wi-Fi network. So we're going to go ahead and download that. And then it's going to update to say location local. And once it's downloaded and it says location local, you can go into your lap list, and I can see the one from today, and we can see that the ones that are here. So this is the one that I did, and then you can see it's got both the master video and the picture-in-picture video. So it's got the master that was the I think I had this configured wrong because it looks like it was recording the GoPro as the picture-in-picture, but you could do it either way. So then it's got both of them here. And then, if you want to export it with the data that was associated, it'll give you that option. You can turn on and off these different things, and you can say overlay. And then it's going to process and basically merge those two videos together along with the data that was recorded. And this might take a little while. Obviously, if you have a 20 or 30-minute track session, it's going to take longer. This is just the sample that I did of like 10 seconds worth of footage. So there you go. Congratulations. Overlay video generated successfully. And it can be accessed from the lab details using the photo app. So now I can actually see it as the finalized thing. And I could see a sample here, and it's got, let's see if we play it, you can see it's got my picture-in-picture up there, which I had configured as camera 2, and my other picture here, which was just the main one. So, and it's got the data over it. So picture-in-picture from one view, main one, and data. And that's it. No, I'm sorry, your GoPro is not going to turn you into an action sports hero. But using a GoPro at your track day is going to make your driving look a lot smoother and a lot better. Because one, your GoPro is going to have a better camera sensor, and two, it's usually going to be mounted in a much more secure and stable way than your phone is.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring the bell so you can get notified when we post a new video.